Why do some people stay broke their entire lives while others rise from nothing and build incredible wealth? Most people believe it's because of luck, opportunity, or being born into the right family. But here's the truth. Poverty is not just a lack of money, it's a state of mind. And until that mindset changes, no amount of money will make a difference. Look around. Two people can come from the same neighborhood, go to the same school, and have the same opportunities, yet one of them builds wealth while the other stays trapped in financial struggle. Why? Because success is not about luck. It's about how you think, the habits you build, and the actions you take every single day. The truth is, wealthy people think and act differently than the poor. They don't waste time blaming the government, the economy, or their past. They take full responsibility for their future. And if you don't shift your mindset, no amount of money will ever save you from poverty. In this video, I'm going to reveal the real reasons why people stay poor, the toxic habits that keep them trapped, and most importantly, the exact steps you need to take to break free and start building wealth. Stay with me until the end because this could change your life forever. This isn't just an opinion, it's a fact proven time and time again. Take Mike Tyson, for example. He made over $400 million in his career, more than enough to stay rich forever. Yet he lost it all and went bankrupt. Why? Because he never developed a wealth mindset. He spent recklessly, surrounded himself with people who drained his resources, and never learned the rules of money. Contrast that with Jay-Z. He grew up in the projects, surrounded by crime and poverty, but he changed his mindset. He didn't just make money, he learned how to multiply it. Today he's worth over $2 billion. What's the difference? The way they thought about money, their relationship with wealth. If you do not change the way you think, no amount of money will ever keep you out of poverty. If you give a poor man $1 million, he'll be broke again in a few years. But if you take everything away from a rich man, he will find a way to build it all back. Because wealth isn't just about what's in your bank account, it's about what's in your mind. The mindset trap that keeps people poor. The first and biggest mistake that keeps people trapped in poverty is blaming external factors. It's always the economy, the government, their boss, their upbringing, or bad luck. But here's the harsh reality. There are people who came from worse situations than you and still made it out. Oprah Winfrey was born into extreme poverty and suffered abuse as a child, yet she refused to let her past define her future. Elon Musk wasn't born into wealth. He was bullied relentlessly as a child, worked 120-hour weeks, and risked everything to start multiple companies. If you spend your life blaming external factors, you give away all your power. The moment you say, "It's my responsibility," is the moment you regain control over your destiny. It is written in Proverbs 23:7, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." If you see yourself as a victim, you will always be one. But if you see yourself as a creator of your own destiny, you will shape a new reality. Short-term thinking is the road to poverty. Another reason people stay poor is because they focus only on immediate gratification instead of long-term success. Think about the people who finance a luxury car while living paycheck to paycheck. They have the latest iPhone but no savings. They go out to eat every weekend but can't afford to invest in their future. Why? Because they crave instant pleasure more than long-term security. Look at lottery winners. 70% of them go broke within 5 years. They receive a massive windfall, but instead of investing wisely, they splurge on cars, mansions, and jewelry. The money disappears because they never changed their habits. Their external wealth grew, but their mindset remained the same. Meanwhile, the truly wealthy do the opposite. Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world, still lives in the same house he bought in 1958. Why? Because he understands that real wealth isn't about looking rich, it's about growing assets that will sustain you for a lifetime. Matthew 25:14-30 tells the parable of the talents. The servant who invested his master's money wisely was rewarded, while the one who buried it in fear lost everything. This lesson is clear. God blesses those who are faithful stewards of their resources. If you waste what little you have, why would you be entrusted with more? Fear of failure is the enemy of success. Most people never break out of poverty because they are too afraid to take risks. They fear rejection, failure, and stepping outside of their comfort zone. But the truth is, every successful person has failed many times. Jeff Bezos, before starting Amazon, quit his stable Wall Street job and risked everything. He worked out of his garage, faced rejection from investors, and lost money for years. But he kept going. Today, Amazon is worth over $1 trillion. The difference between the rich and the poor is not that the rich never fail. It's that they keep going despite failure. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is the price of success. Proverbs 24:16 says, "Though a righteous man falls 7 times, he rises again." If you let failure stop you, you will never win. But if you see failure as a lesson, as a stepping stone, as part of the journey, then nothing can stop you. Your circle determines your future. The people you spend time with shape your destiny. If your friends complain about being broke, blame society, and waste their weekends drinking and watching Netflix, you will adopt the same mindset. But if you surround yourself with ambitious, driven people, their habits will influence you. Look at athletes who make millions and then go broke. Why? Because they keep the same broke-minded entourage around them. They let people with no financial wisdom control their decisions. On the other hand, look at someone like Mark Zuckerberg. He surrounded himself with smart, driven people who pushed him to think bigger. 1 Corinthians 15:33 says, "Bad company corrupts good character." If you want to change your financial future, you need to change who you listen to, who you learn from, and who you spend time with. How to break free from poverty forever. Take full responsibility. No one is coming to save you. You are the only one who can change your financial future. Think long-term. Stop chasing short-term pleasure and start making decisions that will benefit you in the next 5-10 years. Develop high-income skills. Sales, coding, investing, digital marketing. These skills separate the rich from the poor. Surround yourself with winners. Find mentors, read books, and cut out negative influences. Take action. The poor stay poor because they wait for the right time. There is no right time. The only way to succeed is to start, fail, learn, and keep going. If you've made it this far, you now have 2 choices. You can ignore this message, go back to scrolling through social media, and wake up a year from now in the exact same financial situation you're in today, or you can take action. You now know that poverty is not just about money, it's about mindset. If you keep thinking and acting the way you always have, you will stay exactly where you are. But if you change your thoughts, your habits, and your circle of influence, everything will change for you. It won't be easy, it won't be comfortable, but success never is. The only question you need to ask yourself right now is, are you willing to do what it takes? Because here's the truth, nobody is coming to save you. Not the government, not your boss, not your family. Your future is in your hands. Deuteronomy 8:18 says, "Remember the Lord your God, for it is He who gives you the ability to produce wealth." You already have the power within you. But will you use it? If this message spoke to you, don't just listen, act. Start today. Build new habits. Cut out the distractions. Invest in yourself. Surround yourself with people who push you to be better. Because at the end of the day, your mindset will either be your greatest weapon or your greatest enemy. The choice is yours. If this video inspired you, hit that like button, subscribe for more life-changing content, and let me know in the comments what's the one thing you're going to change today. Let's build wealth together.